leading ladies of London. Today I am joined by the iconic shoe designer, Jennifer Chamandi. I can't wait to meet her, see all her designs and find out about her journey, how she got to this incredible place. Hi! How are you?
I'm so excited
about today. Me too. It's so good to meet you.
Yes.
You are magnificent. Look at you.
Thank you. And in real life, you're even more beautiful.
Oh, stop. Okay, this is a mega day. We're at Harrods.
Yes.
I want to find out everything, obviously, but first let's get in because we're getting access early hours, which is so special.
It's so special, and it's really, it has a very, very, just you'll see the energy is different. And we're gonna do a sneak peek also of the collection, and yeah, let's go.
Where are
we're
you
going
situated?
to it's the shoe heaven, and it's called that for a reason. It's really, really special. And actually Harrods is incredibly special for me because they were one of my very, very first retailers. Launched the collection with them at the first year anniversary, which was actually, because you know my twin daughters were born 10 days after I launched my brand. As you do.
Okay, so you are a multitasker extraordinaire.
Actually that weekend, was their baptism, and so we did Harrods because the whole family was in town.
Wow.
So we did Harrods, the Harrods launch, and then we did their baptism. So it's all really special, and it's kind of now we're coming up to the 9-year anniversary in 10 days.
Oh my goodness! And their birthdays.
And their birthdays, exactly. So
yeah.
it always goes hand in hand.
It's a busy time every year.
Every year, October is like
the month.
You know.
Okay.
I was very, very blessed to be selected as the Walpole Brand of Tomorrow class of 2019.
Wow.
And it's an incredible program because they, you get mentorship, and Michael Ward was my mentor, so
hence
for
why
a year.
First.
Exactly. I just,
is that why you launched here first then?
No. Actually, in 2017, I launched here, and you see, there's no lighting yet.
Oh my, it's not even on.
No. I've been in London for 21 years now, and I used to come to Harrods as a university student, then as when I was in banking, and I'm sure we'll talk about those days.
We will.
But to be at Harrods is just a dream come true, and they're such an incredible partner as well.
And look at where you're set up.
Yes. So here we are.
Wow.
Hi, Larissa. How are you? Good. So good to see you.
You too.
Is this your new collection then?
So it's a mix. It's a mix of what we call carryovers, essentials. So it's the core collection. For example, I wear flats a lot around the atelier, doing drop-offs, and then every season we try to.
I like the pointy.
Yes.
This is a good shape as well.
So the pointy is again one of our best-selling silhouettes. Every season we try to include a new color.
Nice.
And the lemon was an exclusive to Harrods, and we love doing exclusives with Harrods because also they understand their clients, they understand what they're looking for. The lace has been really, really, I don't know, there's a return to glamour, but feminine without being too much. Tulle plissé is again one of our
I love that.
bestseller. If you notice, there's a lot of mesh.
Yes.
So
why is that more than leather?
Because it's extremely comfortable. It's very feminine. It's breathable. So on your foot, it molds the foot. Here, this is our latest collection, which is a sneak peek because it's coming out in. Harrods has it first. It's a mesh that is.
Is it Swarovski?
A galaxy of crystals. This is our new mule sandal. It's called Guido, after one of our suppliers. I choose names for my shoes to honor the craftsmen. This is our Antonio, called after, it's an Italian version of my dad's name.
Oh, that's
because actually my first platform is called Roberto, after my husband. And my husband said, why am I getting the platform?
Yeah.
My husband is extremely, extremely classic.
Right.
And, I did my first shoe course at St. Martin's. It was a short course in 2006. So my first shoe that I ever made at St. Martin was a Topshop belt that I
turned into a shoe.
That I cut, and I made the upper, and there is no Roberto, but it's like a 5-strap upper.
Wow.
And I called it Roberto, and then all the platforms family are called after my family. I have a story for everything, by the way.
Great.
I have a very mathematical brain, and I need to do things in a very intentional way as well. These are our very, very, very classic hero pieces.
And is this like, do you have a core collection that year in, year out you can purchase
the
day in, day out?
And the beauty about the slingback is that I have an adjustable sling. It's not an elastic, which is a one size. I don't know if you want to try, I don't know what size you are. This is a 38.
It's my size.
And I swear it's not staged.
Cinderella. That strap is obviously not only your signature look, but then there's a purpose.
A functionality.
Yes. And is that very important with all your designs?
It's extremely important, and this is why also we were
so
granted.
Elegant that it
so it's
through.
completely removable. So you can wear it with or without the strap. But equally, it will hold the shoe to the foot. And that functionality is what granted us our patent. So we have a patent for this mechanism.
And how far into your journey did you discover or think about this? Or was this kind of the iconic?
That is a whole story, because once you launch, it's in the public domain. So I was sat next to this incredible lawyer who told me, have you thought of patenting it? And I said, no, I don't think you can get a patent in fashion. And he said, if it's functional, yes. Anyway, I was like, you know what? I lose nothing from doing it. It was a very thorough process.
What, 9 years? It's taken
UK took 2 years. US took about, I think, 4 or 5 years. Hong Kong was also granted in the process. And then Europe was pending for 9 years. It's super cool because they call it an invention. And now to my children, I invented something.
You're an inventor. Well, you are. Look, if you can make comfortable high heels for women, you are the greatest inventor of all time.
Try them.
Okay, I'm very excited.
So you see the strap, it comes below the ankle. You have the longest trousers.
I know, it's typical.
You see how it elongates the leg. And again, that's an 85.
This is not too high.
No. The fact that the heel follows the eye of the needle, it tilts inwards. And that slight tilt better distribute the center of gravity, and you feel more grounded. So it was kind of a happy, not accident.
You are an inventor. You're like an engineer.
But it is an engineering.
Yes.
I call shoes the mathematics of fashion. My dad is an architect and an engineer, and I think all my life I grew up with him telling me, a building needs a mur porteur, which is like the main pillar that holds the whole weight of the building. This is the heel. When you step into a good pair of shoes, you step into confidence, you step into transformation almost. This is a tiny sneak peek of there's more to come for SS26.
Stunning.
I love raffia in the summer, and so on the platform and the block heel, having that combination, playful combination. This is called Vittorio, after the father of my manufacturer. Even the naming has a logic, because Giuseppe is the same as Vittorio, but without the sling.
Yes.
But the upper has been obviously elevated a bit, raised to hold the foot.
Got it.
But Giuseppe is the father of Vittorio, obviously.
I can't help but notice a little needle eye on you. So can you please talk us through this?
This is Max Mara, and I'm obsessed with Max Mara because it's extremely comfortable, and I love a tonal look. And then, yes, this is our new belts coming out. I have the black and taupe version coming out, but here I had the white one, so the ivory. And it's reversible. So we're launching the small leather goods for the 10-year anniversary.
Oh my gosh, stunning.
So next year, the whole year is our 10-year anniversary year. So yes, this is a sneak peek. There is also the leather bracelet, and it's also reversible. So this is taupe with black underneath, and you can reverse it.
It's perfection.
But
sorry, I can't help but notice your ring as well.
So I designed it last year, just not for jokes, but I was like, it would even look good as a ring. Last year for the opening of the apartment, my factory offered it to me. So my Eye of the Needle maker, my manufacturer, they made it into real jewelry.
All right, Harrods, done, stunning, love it. Tell us the plan for the day. I'm with you all day, so tell us what we're doing.
So we're gonna go to the apartment. The apartment is our sanctuary. It's our office, is our atelier, and is our bespoke atelier, basically. Then we'll have lunch with my very, very dear friend and incredible woman on a mission, Vivian Wong. She's the founder of Little Moons. Yes. And then we're gonna come back to the apartment, and we're gonna have a little creative moment. I'm gonna show you a bit of SS26 coming up and a bit of my creative process.
Can't wait.
And
oh my
then
God.
I have my incredibly special client, but also incredibly precious friend, Maria Sukkar, coming for a bespoke appointment.
Wow.
And then tonight we're having a very, very special event, energetic, and we'll talk all about the energy part of my life.
Yeah.
So we're doing a sound healing with one of our partner retailers.
Love. All right, let's go. So
yes.
to the atelier.
You know, heels, in the olden days, only kings were allowed to wear heels because they were higher than everyone else. First of all, they charge you from the feet up, so and we'll talk about energy, etc.
Yes, because
I charge my shoes energetically. Like when I do a new collection, I really try to, you know, just inject
that
positive energy in it. I try to build a brand with a soul, shoes with a soul. No pun intended. There's no taxis today.
There's one, but I think someone just got in it. Hey, no, he's dropping off. Oh, but there's someone there.
Oh, it's there.
Oh.
You guys were here first.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's fine. Even though the King's Park.
Chivalry is not. I thought he was going to be like, I was first. And I was like, oh, that's refreshing.
Good energy to you.
Do good things come back. So energy is a big thing for you. You've mentioned it a few times. It's a big thing for me. So I'm thrilled to hear your take, what you do, what your kind of view on the whole thing is.
Basically, you know, I launched the business 10 days after my twin daughters were born. It was very overwhelming, and they were born prematurely, 2 months. So it was kind of a very overwhelming first year. And again, beautiful things, but if you're not grounded and if you don't keep in your alignment, it's very easy to burn out. Mm-hmm. It's very easy to then operate and act out of fear rather than from true, authentic, you know, core purpose. And so I was recommended Reiki, and it was amazing because it's basically, it rebalances your chakras. And then I started doing, and this was transformational for me. It's called hypnotherapy. So I do it on Zoom. My teacher is in Croatia, and it's basically through breath work. I was like, I know how to breathe, but no, there's a special way, and it's just slowing down a little. And his voice also is very precise, you know, exactly. You're able to reprogram your brain, basically.
Really, though?
So subconscious fears, traumas from childhood. If you believe in past life also, the beauty of that work is that you can do progression, which means, I promise, and it sounds cuckoo, but
not to me.
I saw the apartment before I opened the apartment. It came in a vision, and I had seen this like white, and my brand is all pink, so where was the white? Once you start operating at that level, you become very much in alignment, and then life sends you the exact people you need at the exact time, the exact opportunities. You start seeing every obstacle as an opportunity, and it's what we were saying, whatever you put out, you get. This is energy, is living in alignment, doing things with intention, with purpose, being a good person. But the business, for example, marketing is energy. Sales is energy. Cash flow is energy. Cash flow is money is energy. So I work on my business, as crazy as it sounds.
I think it sounds
energetically
amazing.
And it's not that, yes, it's magic and it
you still
works.
have to do the work. You're
of
not
course.
Just like talking and breathing
and I still
out.
do my, you know, my P&L, and I'm on top of my figures, and I run my own business. So I really am, and I love numbers, and from my banking years.
We'll talk about the banking years.
Yes. So energetically, you know, and by bridging the worlds of business and energy, I truly believe you create miracles. Become unstoppable, basically. And here we are.
Oh my gosh. Wow, wow, wow. What a spot.
So that's our street, Clifford Street.
Stunning.
We're extremely lucky. We're just off New Bond Street and Old Bond Street. You're like 2 streets away from Savile Row, which is the heart of Bespoke.
Yeah.
A street away from Cork Street, which is all the art galleries, and there's this buzzing energy. And you'll see, for us, the apartment is kind of art meets bespoke meets fashion.
Thank you.
Step into your power.
Oh, stop it. Oh my God, it's absolutely stunning.
Thank
Oh,
you.
wow.
So basically, from the entrance, we have all the codes and values of the brand, right? You step into your power. Brand started as a dream that I had as a little girl. So you'll see references of balloons. This is my office. It's kind of the bespoke atelier / creative space. The way my brain works is like a Tetris of swatches, right? And I love to color match, and mix materials. Our joinery team built it. It took 15 hours to glue each hand by hand, one by one by hand. So this piece is like
so precious.
So precious,
it's
and I
so
sit here,
impactful.
yes.
And you can see it in your mirror behind you.
Exactly, and when I do Zoom calls, you see it.
Ooh.
So here you'll see the handle.
Yes,
right?
let's start with the
eye of
handles.
the needle handle. So you'll see it in design elements. 2 eye of the needles together create the infinity symbol. So, and it's an inverted 8. That's my lucky number 8. And talking about 8, it's been used also. Here you will see there's 8 centimeters between the frame and the mirror, but in everywhere. Even the photo frames, there's 8 centimeters. And in interior design, to create a harmonious flow, if you maintain that kind of
consistency,
the eye to the eye, it's a very harmonious.
Yes, aesthetically
pleasing.
And sound, it all makes sense.
You don't understand why, but
absolutely.
But it's intentional. So this is my Italian family. It's my manufacturer, Lorenzo. Obviously, he brought my vision to life. His wife, Christina, she's the little fairy that makes everything happen behind the scene. His father, Vittorio, after which I called the sling bag.
Yes. How did you find them?
That's a story. In a nutshell, I Googled. And again, finding the factory is like the beating heart of the business,
yes.
of the brand. And I kind of knew that there were 4 hubs in Italy. So Milan, Florence, Venice, near Bologna. And I focused on Milan because it was the most practical. I found 2 factories, but my manufacturer said no few times. First he said, no, I don't speak English. And so I learned Italian in 4 months. But it wasn't easy, but listen, you get it done.
Why? Because you wanted him that much?
I wanted him. And
to be fair, if he said, no, I don't speak English, and you said, fine, I'll come back with Italian.
And that's what he said.
Yeah.
He said
that
shows
yes, you're serious.
I'm serious.
If you want it that bad.
You do it. But there's no shortcut. You've
okay,
got
so
to
wait.
put in
He
the
said
work.
no the first time because of English. Then he said no.
No, I don't have space in the calendar, in the production calendar. But I was persistent. For me, I operate on a face-to-face.
Yes.
There's an exchange, a human exchange that happens that you can't translate through. And I read my first email that I sent to him. After 7 years in banking, it sounds like I'm having a midlife crisis and wanting to do shoes when it was, since I was 8, it was my dream.
Yeah, this is the true
it's
purpose,
the true
passion.
Purpose of and I did a detour in banking, but then I said, give me half an hour, and if you can't, I'll come to Milan, and if you can't, I'll go shopping. I remember I told him that. And he said, fine. I went to see him, and half an hour turned into the whole day. And he said, when I saw the eye of the needle, I didn't know how we were going to do it, but I knew that it was a golden idea because it works on every heel. It works on and it's, it's scalable. And I had thought of all the different, and again,
permutations of issues and problems.
Everything, and then the clients and the structure, I don't know, I had just spoken from my heart, but also I had prepared. And that's how we started. And it took 8 months to prototype the first pair. April 2015 was our first encounter, and I launched in October 2016. Stefania and Massimo, again, like without them, the Eye of the Needle doesn't exist. They are my Eye of the Needle maker. So Eric, him and his family, again, multi-generational, he does the heel. So the heel with the hole. This is,
and I love it.
I put them on. Yeah, I couldn't not honor them. So here we've got our very first Eye of the Needle campaign, and then here is our very first bag campaign, which was all about precision chic. This is the bathroom.
Oh God, this is the face. Wow.
Yes, and so again, connect the dots is a very big part of my life and my storytelling. Yeah, I tell you, there's. The daily reminders.
But in the mirror.
Mirror reversed. When I was 13, I thought it was super cool to try something new. And I started writing in my diaries in mirror reverse. We spend a lot of time in the bathroom.
And it like boosts you. It's like, right, never settle for less.
Yes.
Ask, believe, receive.
Exactly.
Let's go. Love.
So this is the living room, and I really wanted to give this home feeling. You know, it's the home of the brand, it's the home of Bespoke. There's 8 shelves, 8 drawers with the books that I love and that I read. So here I love, this is the Bespoke kind of bridally area.
Oh, it's so
but
beautiful.
Again, you can put the color of your hardware. You can put a date at the bottom of your sole. Then you can,
oh
you've
my
got
God.
all of the swatches, and yeah, it's just...
In 8 lovely drawers.
Exactly. These are called exceptional pieces.
I was going to say, this print, it's a print?
Yes, so this is haute couture fabric, which we lined, because through our Bespoke service, we do a lot of Bespoke, made to order. We can color match, we can, you know, use any material. The bow, yes, that was the kind of, my muse is Audrey Hepburn.
So
and so it's
elegant.
very Hepburn X. Matching with the bag. This is a fabric per se developed by my bag maker and by his grandfather, and Queen Elizabeth wore a bag with this, and he allowed me to use it to make you know, this bag. It's very special.
It is
so she
special.
wore it 17 times throughout her
reign. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
And it's again, it's just so special.
Absolutely
I don't know if you
exquisite.
saw the belts,
Of course.
the curtain belts
Please.
with the eye of the needle. I mean, here again, we wanted to display products, so it doesn't feel, you know, like you're in a showroom selling a product, but just displaying. And these are 2 new bags, which we're launching for the 10-year anniversary, but we've already started. I mean, we received so many
orders for them.
Orders
Have
for
you?
them. Yeah. Eye of the needle.
Oh my
infinity
goodness
symbol.
me.
2 eye of the needles inlaid into the wood. That was like quite something.
Yeah, that is quite
to get
something.
approved to do it.
Especially in this area, yeah,
Yes.
you'd be oh my
Welcome
goodness.
to the shoebox.
Wow.
So pink is the color of the brand.
Why? You're not a pinky person, I've
I
decided.
know, it is hilarious, the story, and I never said it. So I love pink, and I think it's very feminine. But again, when I was setting up the business, I was thinking, okay, I want something timeless, something feminine, but you know, timeless, very Parisian chic. I went for French gray. I print to see how it comes out. My cartridge was not full, was missing certain colors, and it printed in pink. I said, you know, I felt it here. I was like, it has to be pink. It's a happy color. It's feminine. It's not bubblegum pink.
It's not sickly.
No, it's just toned down.
Yeah, it's...
But again, you know, it's showcasing the collection. So this is our
Oh my
holiday
gosh,
collection
yeah.
coming out now in October.
I mean, is that fabulous?
You know, my daughters came here and they went straight
Yeah.
to the fringes. And again, here, what's really cool, this will come out exclusively for Net-a-Porter. It's a half fringe because I felt full fringe is too much.
So you've mentioned exclusive for Net-a-Porter, exclusive for Harrods. How many brands do you work with on an exclusivity basis?
So I would say, especially our longest standing partners, right? So Harrods, Net-a-Porter, Level Shoes in Dubai, and Unas as well in Dubai. And I have to say, you know, because if you start opening up thousands and like hundreds of SKUs, it's not, you know, for production purposes, it's not viable. You can't disperse yourself too much, but equally they understand their market, their audience so much that with them we love to open up a certain, you know, and also to give them something special. I think it's that building this rapport with them.
The burgundy is calling me.
So it's the fall winter, it's our current collection now being, you know, out in the world. We've got chestnut, which I'm obsessed with.
Yeah.
Burgundy, black, you know, there's never enough black.
No.
Then we have the boots.
Oh my
This
gosh.
is again the bootie with the, you know, the mesh. This is the boot.
Right. This
that
is
you
the
were
boot.
asking me about.
I did the second I saw you, probably. I said, Taylor Swift. This just last
surreal.
week she wore them.
Yeah, just last week.
How did that come about?
It was surreal. I mean, my daughters, I think I'm already, obviously I'm their mommy, but
No.
I went up 100 notches in their eyes. They are obsessed with her. The CC boot actually is incredible.
so
It's called after my
airy.
brother. I can't tell you how lucky it's been for us. Anne Hathaway wore it, Priyanka Chopra wore it, Florence Puck wore it.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, it's been more worn than our classic pump. I mean, and you see it's like a straight...
Yeah, how did you do that? Is it
Well,
straight? I feel like I'm not
it was not trial and error, but I kept saying I want more
narrower,
straight,
straighter.
more straight,
Are all
straighter.
your boots like that?
Yes, they're all straight.
This is completely stunning.
And then you can slouch them, so you can wear them slouched. I don't know if I can get Alex to show we have the over the knee version.
That's
as well.
over the knee.
Yeah, which is incredible.
Do you wear them over the knee a lot, or would you slouch them down?
No, I wear them like
Pulled
this.
up, yeah.
Yeah, pulled up.
Now I have to show you the behind the scenes, but it's the press closet.
Oh my god.
So you've got pretty much, yes, every construction, but also for...
The pink.
Yes, it's nude satin. This is like our classic, if you want. For Bespoke, clients want to know, I didn't know you do,
Yes.
this cherry painted. Oh, can I do this gray snake? One, it was, again, for press as well, for photo shoot,
Yes.
for...
if they want to pull things.
yes, for red carpets.
And no wonder you're inspired in this space. You've created it to be a real safe haven to do.
Thank you.
To create.
So we're going to Lilybet's. It's the latest new seafood restaurant in Mayfair, and it has the most beautiful story, which I'll tell you as we walk.
Let's eat. I'm hungry.
So it's called Lilybet because it's located at 17 Grosvenor Street,
Okay.
which is the birthplace of Queen Elizabeth II.
Lilybet.
Lilybet. Not only that, so in the restaurant you'll see it's all about heritage, craftsmanship, and it's actually the husband of Vivian is the chef and restaurateur, and he owns it. So again, it was just meant to be, and it just opened. Hi!
How are you?
Oh, your belt's gorgeous.
How are you?
Good to see you.
I love that you put the belt before. I am a hugger too.
I always.
You're like belt's gorgeous on brand.
I've
yeah.
heard about
Oh
it,
right. Okay.
so
Fine. So
I know
you
it's
knew.
not, yeah, I've heard of the plans before. But
Wow. Thank you for having us. This is absolutely stunning. What shoes is
colours.
she wearing?
So it's the Vittorio, the 85 slingback, and it's macchiato. It's called. It's spotted.
Oh my God.
Snake.
It's
gorgeous.
absolutely
It's one of our
gorgeous.
classics. It's a neutral for us because it goes with white, with black, with grey.
Hi.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, right. Oh, this is Ross.
Hi, Ross.
The visionary
How are you?
behind
It's
Lilybet.
unbelievably beautiful. Good. How are you?
His
Thank you.
husband.
Oh, it's your husband as
Yeah.
well. Oh, lovely. Thank you for having us. I mean, this is really a stunningly interior design spot, isn't it?
It's one of the oldest silk manufacturers in the UK.
Yeah.
Just again, quality of craftsmanship,
Yeah.
heritage.
Very important.
Yeah.
Love
I think it makes a space feel more real as opposed to loud and shouty.
Right, tell me how you two met, and like, this is obviously a lovely friendship that's been going for a long time, so tell me all about it.
It was a ski trip, actually. I thought we had met before the ski trip, but it was at the ski trip.
Yes.
2005.
Oh my goodness, 20
yeah, 20
years.
years ago. So her brother was the best friend of like my closest friend. But I recall, she was the oldest sister, right? And I was looking up to her already.
Placement.
Sorry,
older.
it was 21 then. Yeah,
Yes,
so it wasn't uni. It was at Merrill Lynch.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Merrill Lynch.
So that was your first job in finance, was it Merrill Lynch?
Yes.
On the program, like the place.
So
the internship?
I turned 21 in May, and in July, it was, I'll not forget, 7th of July, I started with them and went to New York for the graduate program.
Got it.
It was the most incredible start of a career you can have because they
And in
send
New
you to New
York.
York for 6 weeks. And you're learning all about, and at the time, it wasn't yet the financial crisis, so you can just imagine the buzzing energy of Merrill Lynch in New York.
Yes. And where were you at this time then?
I was also in banking.
So we
you
both
had-
studied
Yes, we
economics.
Thank you.
Yes.
So that's why this kind of fondness and bond formed. You were had similar paths.
Yeah,
Yes.
we really did. I was at Barclays Capital in Canary Wharf. So I think a lot of our friends were in banking at that time.
Yes.
My
And is your
closest
brother in
friend-
that world too?
He was, but then he started Little Moons with me. We started the business together. But yes, he was also in finance.
But wait, the best part of our story is not that. So we lost touch after, you know, banking,
Life,
life,
yeah.
you know, and also she was the older sister of my
5
friend.
years
So
older than-
yeah, we lost touch. 2021, I think, and just like that, the first season was filming.
I thought you were literally being like it just like that, but you
No.
literally mean the TV show.
No, the
Yeah.
TV show and just like that. I get a call in August, so the factory's closed, and I get a call to say that Charlotte wants to wear this pair of shoes.
Oh my god.
And
Oh
it
my
was-
god. You're like, you make this happen.
I
Yeah.
grew up watching
Yeah.
Sex and the City. You
I
can't
will
get-
make this shoe myself.
But I can't make it because all suppliers
Because in
are
August they're
shut.
shut.
Everyone, even my manufacturer, if he wants to do it, but there's no workers. There's no one. So I tell my team, and it was a beautiful polka dot. I was like, oh my god, this is the biggest moment. I need to get it. She's 37 and a half. I look online and I ask my team, who bought the 37 and a half?
Oh my god.
And wouldn't you believe
No.
that they tell me, oh, Vivian Wong. And I said,
Can't be.
I will call her. I hadn't spoken to her in like, I don't know, 10 years.
But okay,
I was already a consumer.
I
is
was
what you
going to say like, and
Yeah.
why did you never reach out and say
Well, yeah, that's weird. Maybe I didn't have your number or something, but I was just going through Net-a-Porter, as you do, and I looked through the shoes, see these beautiful shoes, Jennifer Chamandi. There can only be
one, yeah.
And I said to my brother, "Is that Jen?" And she said, "Yeah, this is what she's done. She's gotten married. She's left banking. This is what she's doing." And I was like, "This is magnificent. I love her shoes."
I can't believe
So
this.
I
I've
went
literally
on
got goosebumps. Yeah.
So I went on her website, and the funny thing is, I'm not even size 37 and a half. I'm size 37, but that had sold out. But I had to have the
shoes.
So I bought a half a size.
Yeah,
bigger.
you thought,
This is
we'll
what
make it
girls
work. Yeah, you do.
We'll make it work. And that's why I bought the larger size.
But it happened that it was just a few weeks back, so she hadn't worn it yet.
I hadn't worn them.
I called and I was like, hi Viv, it's super random, but I'm calling you, da-da-di-da-da-da. Do you have the shoes?
Do you mind? Yeah.
Yeah, and she was like, I'm traveling, but my husband Ross is at
It's
home.
Go knock on and grab the shoe.
But wait. And I needed pictures to send to the stylist.
Yeah. And so Ross just takes a shoe and just sort of takes a random angle
Oh,
of
and
it.
you're like, no, we have to do it sideways with the eye and the strap.
So
the
I take
strap.
my Converse trainers off. I'm like, no, you take from the top, you take from the side, you take a picture of the sole,
Oh my God,
you
hilarious,
take from the back.
hilarious.
And I sent him these 4 pictures of the angles that he has to take, and that's what he did, and that's what we sent to Jen.
And then you sent
And
that.
then we sent that, and they said, okay, we want them. Ship them.
And you were willing to give over these shoes.
Of course, for
and
Sex and the City.
Yeah, to be fair.
You know
so
what?
you
And I
connected over that
Yeah.
again, and then you
And
became.
we've been friends ever since.
Yes.
And we've been, well, I always look to Jen for inspiration because she's, got an eye for beautiful things. But we talk business a lot.
And Viv has been such a role model because I feel she's like with her business, she's a few steps
Yes.
ahead, right? So she's kind of, we're talking about forging the path.
Yes.
Because I know she started from scratch. I started from scratch. She started with your father's recipe, is it?
Yeah, we worked on that together.
Yeah.
Ah,
Like,
Yeah.
what a story!
and we
both-
bonded over, me, my dad, and architect, and and also my mom.
but also actioning these dreams into actual businesses.
Everyone has, it's not like a formula, you just have to feel it.
And at one point, be like, I think it's
and
time.
take the leap of faith.
Yes.
Take the leap of faith. Because I think by the time your numbers come through that you can afford it, it might be a bit late, and then it stops your growth, right? You've got to keep surfing
Pushing,
on
yeah.
follow the tide of where you see it's going.
I think your backgrounds, both of you, has probably helped you understand that journey, maybe.
Tremendously. Had I not been on the trading floor, understanding numbers, like I run my own business, so I do P&L sheets every week.
Yeah, you run your own book,
Yes, and I it's so important. Not everyone has to do both, the creative, the sales, but at the beginning you have to do everything. You've got to.
We both came from very masculine worlds, and so we've had to sort of bridge that masculine energy, bring our feminine energy. We both worked so closely with our fathers.
We both had also male mentors. My first mentor is my first boss, John Craven, and I still meet with him regularly.
Really?
And I ask
from
him
the bank.
Yeah, he was my first boss.
Do you find it a lonely game being female founders, or have you created this kind of network support system?
When you're the founder of a business, only you have certain doubts and questions that you can have to deal with yourself. You can't ask your team because you are leading them, and so I find you do have to find a network of other founders where you can ask these difficult questions that you can't share with your team.
Show weakness or doubt or...
Yeah, and I don't mind showing vulnerability in other areas, but I think sometimes there are some strategic questions that you can only really speak to with other founders.
We discuss, challenges and, how I'm dealing with this. What do you think about that? And having that support system.
Because there's no book.
There's no book.
There's no like play-by-play, exactly this is how you do it. You've got to figure it out. I imagine you guys both have lots of sleepless nights.
I've had many sleepless
have
nights.
you?
There are some times where the business is growing completely out of control. So for Little Moons,
it sounds good, but actually it's so hard to manage.
It's the best thing that can happen to you, but it's also the worst thing, like that rapid growth where you don't have time to put the systems in place to grow your business.
And then you don't want to falter because then it could go.
Yes, exactly. When we went viral on TikTok, it wasn't something that happened to many brands, so there wasn't like a roadmap for us to follow. So how do you suddenly produce 1,000 times more products in the middle of COVID, when you can't bring people into the factory, no one's manufacturing more products?
This sounds a headache.
You have 2 people working in supply chain. You actually really ideally should have 15 at this point. You've got 2 people working in the warehouse who's used to like bringing in like, I don't know, a couple of pallets of goods, and now they've got to do 100 a day. Like, you find your way, and really I think it's you've got to be resourceful.
How did you go viral? Why did it go viral, do you think? What was it?
It was user-generated content. So someone had decided to go on an adventure to a Tesco's to look for Little Moons. And so, because all of us were locked down at the time,
you could only really go shopping.
You could only really go to a Tesco, or you could only go grocery shopping. Yes. And so it was an adventure that people were dying to go on. I just pulled my team together and I said, guys, this is what we need to do. How are we going to do it? And you come together as a team, and I think team is the only reason why we're still here. We all pulled together. Everyone had to do more than
their role, but extra.
But extra, like maybe 4 different roles, and a lot of people really elevated themselves, and you trust them, and these are your trusted teams. Yes. When you come together, when the world is falling apart,
your team is there.
Your team is there. So I'm going to show you the Norman Hartnell room. It's our private dining room, and it's an ode to him because he was the dressmaker that made the wedding dresses for both Elizabeth II and Margaret.
Unreal.
And his atelier is just across the road, so you'll see it when you leave. It's quite bright.
And it's all pink.
Oh my God! Stop it.
So the builders named it the Pink Pony Club.
Yeah. Oh my.
In the evening, the lighting is magical because it's all lit by candlelight. All of this is very, very low. It's very intimate. You can put the fireplace on if you want.
Viv, thank you so much.
Good luck for the rest of filming. Thank you.
Bye, so good to meet you. Bye. All right, so now where?
Back to the apartment.
Perfect.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Maria, hi.
Okay, so tell us what is going on here now today.
So today we're doing, and I love that you brought this is a live witness of
this is how it works.
Yeah.
Okay.
The gown we want to match, shoes and bag for the Chain of Hope charity gala, right? Well, we're gonna go to the
where do we go
shoe
for
box.
this? Ah, the shoebox.
Yes.
Lovely.
So it's an Elise Saab.
Oh my goodness me.
So,
let me take this.
Wow.
That is
love it.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, love it. I'm gonna get a few swatches. So we always start with, obviously I need to see the dress.
Yes. Yeah.
Ideally in real life, there's a slit, so the shoes will show.
Yes.
And 85 or 65 you prefer? I think you can go 85 on that.
85.
Just
For an eve, like with that dress, you got to give it the height it deserves.
I love the crystals. Okay,
It's very sexy. It has that little sort of
so sexy. Bit of skin, but it's demure.
It's, one shoulder is off.
Let's get all the pink crystals, and then let's get the baguette, silver, and the mini and the classic. Okay. So we can do a pink satin and put transparent crystals on top so that it's not too much, but it's enough shine.
Yeah, I like it.
We can do plain satin, but I feel we need to play a bit with the shine here.
I agree.
And then lastly, so then the new mesh that we've developed is this, so it's mesh with strass scattered. So it comes in pink, and well, this is a style, this is another style, but it's scattered, so it's enough shine, but it's not over.
Yeah.
So let's see in terms of this is too nudie, this is too light, and then we'll do the matching clutch as well. So we've got 3 sizes. I mean, there's like infinite possibilities.
Oh, or also
Right?
there's overwhelming amount of options.
Exactly, but so that's a duo we've done for level shoes, exclusive for Ramadan. Exactly. So the idea would be to have this,
كتير حلو.
Yeah.
Excellent. You
which
have to
actually
choose. Not bad,
I
actually.
wouldn't mind,
I
yeah,
wouldn't mind
to break that,
either.
because I feel maybe pink is too pink.
Shall we try?
Yes, try this 39 as well. It
Yeah.
echoes this.
Yeah.
And also how wearable down the line.
Because you know what I wore
Exactly.
it. What I wore it once. I wore it with silver sandals. Actually.
There you go. I
But
love
also
it.
with the baguette, it's so gorgeous.
So nice.
I think we're done.
Oh, that was easy. 10 minutes,
But
done.
this is always with Maria.
No,
Really,
no,
you know what you like.
There's no faffing.
So first of all, even with jeans,
I know, look
right?
how cool she looks.
Yeah.
Wow.
There is something about wearing beautiful things for an event that makes you feel like I'm the best version of myself. You
I
know?
agree, yes.
Yes. Jen always donates a lot for our silent auction. And I need to mention that because she's super generous. Every time I reach out to her, she even doesn't reply. I get someone from her office texting me immediately saying,
What do you need? What do you want?
What do you need? And it's always a clutch with the matching shoe.
First of all, it's so important in life to give back.
Yeah.
I was taught this way, and I see it. The more you, and this is what
Yeah.
I teach my children, the more you give, the more you receive. You create this circuitry, and it's, you know, and yeah, it's such incredible causes when it comes to children.
You're all just remarkable people.
In this day and age, I
Yeah.
promise you, it's very difficult. You've seen the economic.
Yeah, it's
climate,
hard out there.
It's very hard.
But that's why you could, as you mentioned, like not trade your resource, but as in like you can offer that, and it's
Yes.
a wonderful offer,
Yeah.
and you can give huge value that way.
And it's part of the creating this circuitry in the business.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, Jen. Obviously, your day is jam-packed. A bit of work time now. What's going on here?
So we've got the holiday capsule coming out with with Ramadan as well for our Middle Eastern accounts, and we've got the SS26 which I just wanted to show you just the design process and how we normally start and how it works in my brain, and then we're also exploring the new colorways that we would add on. But it always starts with one fabric. Valentina is our Chief Commercial Officer. She joined me in June, and the creative process is something that happens internally, but equally commercially, you need to, you know,
It's gotta
collection
make
needs to
money.
work and to sell. And having Vale by my side to kind of tell me, Jen, you know, have you thought of this? Or veering a bit, okay, let's keep that if you like this color.
If you're
but
obsessed,
again,
right,
yes,
yeah.
if you know, again, Ria manages the content creation and the social media, and so she has a really good understanding, and also Maya, because she conducts all the bespoke and the e-commerce, so she sees
What people
Maya's
like.
coming. She's
she's coming.
She's joining us. Well, they see what works, what does, well, not what doesn't, but what works, what is a bit slower. So if I'm obsessed with doing the same thing in another color, they tell me, Jen, actually, let's think of that because this really sold well.
Got it.
There will be times where I say, I insist, which is this, for example.
Okay, and
This
it's
and
mega.
it shocked everyone because obviously it's
Yeah.
outside of my...
So not on brand almost. Yeah.
You know, but I wanted to. I saw this this fabric at the Linea Pelle, which is that fair where we go twice a year, and I saw it, and that's it. I saw it, and I had the whole collection mapped out based around that. Again, this one was an incredible work of labor because we wanted to develop. I mean, I wanted to develop my own braided leather.
Why?
Because we looked at braided leather and we couldn't find anything that was. It was either too thick. It was either too open. Do you remember?
What,
We're
the
talking
holes were
about
too
the
big?
holes were too big. So we've done it in beige, in black, in red. Half of these colors we had developed them on Bespoke already. Like this was for a Bespoke client. Incredible. She did the Roberto with strass. and a matching bag, and it had to go into the collection. Alex and Ria will then kind of draft the whole. I mean, Alex is incredible with words, and so I'll just give her the keywords, which here I was like, I love the whole woven. Here it's fabric woven, here it's leather woven, and then we used raffia, which is obviously another type of woven. And then I said I love it because it's like all these interconnected journeys. Alex is the real life chat GPT where you put all the keywords and you'll read the brief
And you'll be like,
and
this
it's
is spot
just-
on, yeah.
So
Yeah.
like for this one, for example, we called it The Stories We Weave. And
Yes.
it's all about like female stories, how basically like women are the connectors of society and the fabric of society, and we're going to do like a series of book clubs with amazing female authors to launch the collection. So like every single detail is going to be about the stories that we weave. And really thoughtful and really intelligent, because that's who our woman is.
And then Ria and Maya feed the information of what has been selling on the e-commerce, on Bespoke, what has been resonating on our Instagram, because we get a lot of feedback, right?
For sure, I think people see what we put out there and then get super excited about something that sometimes might even surprise us a little bit.
Yeah, this did well, yeah.
Like with Bespoke and things, and seeing the colours that people are resonating with.
Do you get a lot of DMs for purchase from your?
Yeah, absolutely.
And God bless them, because they convert so much. Because if you don't answer these,
Absolutely, you're losing clients.
But even just sometimes it starts with something and then it turns into
Absolutely.
A completely different thing. Or a lot of times clients say, "I'll be in London," and if you don't answer in that time,
Please come
you
in.
miss-
Yeah, a window.
They left. And
So how long does the design process take amongst you all to kind of lock off a next collection? Like, are you strict
if it
with
was
that?
the only thing, now having Valentina, she put a production calendar. Right, these are the new colors that just arrived. When do we have the holiday shoot planned?
So we have it set for in another week. So
Okay.
we've got all the samples coming in.
Yes, I mean, these have started to arrive. We've just received them. And then we were asked for a pink, and we thought maybe, and Vale, you said both options could be relevant.
Yeah, I think it's because one is slightly more like warmer and the other one is, it's slightly more cold, so probably one is more
this
with
is
the
pinky
silver,
pinky
yes.
and this is more nudie.
So when we launched Drop 2 with all of the boots, we were super happy to see that the Samuele, which is actually the boot that Jennifer is wearing right now, we've had an amazing response to it. That actually we
This
just
one.
put in a replenishment order. So we have a lot of sizes coming up to kind of fill in the ones that were sold.
Oh, you can do that,
Yeah,
and quickly.
Well, that's where Vale comes into place, and with Lorenzo, a lot of negotiation.
Like, please, get it in, please,
Can you do the
Beg, beg,
miracle,
beg.
please? Yes.
Every week, beg, beg, beg. Yeah, got it. He's like, fine.
But it's, it's
Good for him too.
Yeah.
It's good for everyone. Yeah. Hello.
Hi.
Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to
So
meet you.
tell me who you are and what's going on here.
So Sarah's an incredibly dear friend of mine. Incredible. Also was a lawyer in a previous life.
Yeah, in the previous slide, yeah.
Started as a lawyer, and obviously now she's this incredible meditation coach and takes you on a kind of like voyage every time, and her voice is the most soothing. Monthly, what we host here, I give her the apartment to host her incredible, but also I bring a lot of my clients as well, so we join forces. Monthly meditations around the new moon. So do you want to say a bit about it?
Yeah, of course. So the new moon is like a very powerful, energetic moment in time, especially for women, and everything I do is for women, because I believe, and as does Jan, if a woman's connected to herself and she's really connected to that power within, she can be the woman she wants to be. She can manifest that in her life, but beyond that, you can step up your whole community, so your family, your community, and that ripples in the world.
So tonight we're hosting this beautiful event with Joseph, and they were extremely excited about having an energy setting.
How funny.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not funny. People get it. They feel it, but they don't know how to change it or improve it for themselves. So this is why we need help. Can I have a bit? Because I'm not coming to the event, but I need a bit of healing.
So, would you like to sit down?
Yes.
Cross your legs.
I always forget.
I know, it feels default.
Uncross
You're
your
like,
arms.
stop closing off yourself.
It
Yeah.
needs to be open.
Okay.
So hand on your heart, take a deep breath in. Exhale. Another breath, counting for 4 through the nose. Pausing for 4. From the center of your being, you feel your light above your belly button, and it shines bright. And it begins to move up into your chest, into your face, continuing to move up from your crown. And as you look above you, you see this golden light of the universe flowing down. You feel fully connected to yourself and that light within. And you continue to breathe. And slowly, wiggle your hands, your shoulders, and in your own time, you open your eyes.
Right? Isn't it like reset?
Reset. This is a
Do
guardian
I
angel
pick one?
card. Yeah,
Okay.
pick one. So that's a little message.
Yes.
I want to cry.
Oh, that's sweet.
I got dreams. Embrace life each moment and keep focused on your dreams. Retain the purity of your vision and you will draw success to you. All you ever wished for, even that which seemed a distant dream, is about to manifest.
That was incredible. So what are you doing now? Because you're over there. It's coming
So
soon.
we're gonna
Yes,
set up.
we're gonna set up,
Yeah.
light up candles,
Get
put the
cards
gongs
ready
here.
for
Yes,
everyone.
exactly.
Wow. Oh, well, I just want to say thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
having us.
Thank
This
you.
has been,
Thank you.
we are
The
so
whole
grateful for
space.
you letting us in and
Thank
sharing
you.
so much with us. And I feel like hopefully everyone will know your brand so intimately now. And there's only one brand to come to for sure when you need the perfect, comfortable high heel. So thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thanks for having us.
I loved it.